I think here again we have to classify. We have two main type of users. So we have single researchers. So someone who is working on specific scientific questions, working with data, that realize that the data can be used by someone else, and so they try to make them available to a broader audience. And we have data managers either from a community or a research institute that are looking for services to put together their own data infrastructure and their own data management services to satisfy the need of their own users. So as an individual researcher, I think the first sign is that you realize that your data are not useful just for yourself or your work, but they may be useful for others. And you want to make those data either persistent in the long term or make them available to the public or your specific communities. And as an individual researcher, maybe you don't have the facilities to do that, and EUDAT can provide the services to help the individual researcher to achieve that. On the other hand, if you are data manager for a community, also in this case, maybe you don't want to reinvent and re-implement a service and spend effort in developing a new service to do something that is already available in the European landscape, which is something that EUDAT is already offering since many years and will be offering also in the future. And you might rely on those services, maybe making some customization or adaptation to your specific need, but you can rely on something that is being already developed. And and for example, thanks to the DICE project, you can use these services for free for a period of time. So to make some, even if you want, data managers want just to make some tests or pilot to see if the service indeed fits the needs of the community, this is possible at no cost.
The telltale signs, I think the important aspect, if you want to improve your data management practices, then you can use the EUDAT services to support your researchers, your users, through the full research data lifecycle, to really improve your quality of data, but also your data management practices, and to make your data more available and discoverable throughout the world. EUDAT services are very flexible. You can tune and configure the services to the community, to the researcher needs. So depending on what your requirements are, you can adapt the services to what is needed. You also, the services are being provided by a network of trusted HPC centers across Europe. Therefore we are very flexible in offering the services towards the users, mostly also by centers close by your organization. And I think also an important aspect on this is that we can support the research organizations and communities and researchers in supporting them through the full research data lifecycle, and to improve data management practices and to become more fair.
So obviously all our users can reach out to us via our desk system or the web forms we have in the EUDAT website. And obviously we have dedicated teams for each of the service that can help with any technical configuration of the service on how specifically to use a specific service. But as I mentioned before, we can have also provide also some consultancy. We can organize some quick conference call to go through the requirement of the community and the user and try to identify which is the best service from the EUDAT catalog to fit the needs.